I know, because I've been watching you too.
What? You knew I was sneaking peeks at you this whole time? This is so embarrassing. You could have told me when you noticed. I thought I wouldn't get caught. Anyway, I think being overly frugal affects your quality of life, so I took note of all the items you were eyeing earlier and had Mr. Arnold buy them all. They will be delivered to your place soon.
Wait, am I dreaming right now? Teacher, where are you now? I'm following your words, living our lives well. Can you see us? If not, let these recent happenings be carried away by the waves, to wherever you may be. With these thoughts in your mind, you finish writing the words, waiting for the waves to wash them away. However, as the tide begins to ebb, the waves' reach noticeably decreases, and in the end, they only wash away part of the message. Ah, look at that.
A photo when you first moved into the video store. Looks like not much has changed. Without your coat, you kinda look like a blueberry mouse cake.
Huh? Oh, what? Or...
In this sketch, did you and the other proxy draw it when you were kids?
Wise and I drew each drew half of it. You love the paranormal, don't you, Alice? This is... If faces could make a sound, you would hear my face doing the stretch sound effect like SpongeBob going. You love Krabby Patties, don't you, Squidward? Like, literally.
I wanted to say, no way, I'm terrified of scary stuff, but it seems that's exactly how it is. Ever since we started verifying that first urban legend, I've been secretly hoping something would happen.
ZENLESS ZONE ZERO, where we're gonna do a side quest, and then we're gonna go do some stuff with Alice and Seed. So, first off, no abnormalities in the vicinity. A young person is approaching me, just like an ordinary law-abiding citizen. Excuse me, are you the client? So you're the collaborator. Perfect. I've been waiting for you. Why is the camera looking down? You can call me Tequila Full Moon. I'm on a top secret mission. You're with the Defense Force? You've got what it takes to be an outstanding Defense Force soldier, so that's right. I'm the steadfast shield protecting Eridu, a sentinel watching over the dawn. And right now I need the assistance of brave local citizens like you. Tell me, are you familiar with the Lemnian Hollow? I think I am familiar with it at least. Perfect. Looks like I found myself a reliable partner. Now let's get to the mission briefing. I was in the Lemnian... I keep changing this guy's voice like every moment I speak. I was in the Lemnian Hollow on an important mission, but something unexpected happened and I lost some of my gear. Although I have a rough idea of where I lost the gear, I'm not quite sure how to get there. That's why I need your help as someone familiar with the Lemnian Hollow. That's the full scope of the mission. I gotta recover my lost equipment as soon as possible. Duty calls and a far greater mission awaits me. Do you have any questions about the mission itself? You know the exact location, but don't know how to get there. I can't disclose any more details as I'm currently on a top secret mission. But tell me, do you have any knowledge of this location? The location is now clear after hearing Tequila Full Moon describe it. Since you know the location, that's great. Let's meet at the designated spot. Dismissed. Who does Bloody think he is?
To the skies!
Oh, they want me going down, huh? Man, here I thought I could do it the fast way. They just want me doing things the long way. You just want me wasting my goddamn time, don't you? Did I not fucking try teleporting to the... Teleport me down here. Don't you realize this would literally be the closest teleporter game? Are you dumb?
Feels like we're getting closer and closer to the target.
This must be the place.
Let me scout the area. That's right, this cargo truck. Perfect. Thank you very much. This is my previous camp, and this cargo truck is the evidence. With these things in hand, I can figure out the situation and continue with the mission.
Figure out the situation.
Nothing much. The truth will be revealed soon. If I remember correctly, all I need to do is open this cargo truck.
Open. Open!
This ain't good. What's going on? Why can't I open it? The password in my memory should be correct, and even shows that the unlock was successful. What should I do? I can't stay here any longer. I gotta return to base immediately. Everyone is waiting for me. I have to move forward right away.
This cargo truck shows severe signs of corruption. Looks like the Kilo Full Moon went through some rough times. What the motherfuck is going on here? Shit's... Oh, what the hell?
Well, there we go. The answer will soon be revealed.
Done.
You solved it. You've been a huge help. Now the mission can continue.
What's wrong with you?
Since we found the cargo truck, there's no need to keep the details under wraps anymore. To be honest, I'm not really sure what kind of mission I'm carrying out. In other words, I've lost my memory. One evening, I suddenly woke up on the beach of Wi-Fi Peninsula, my mind in a complete haze, with no clue how I ended up here. But one thing remains deeply etched in my mind. I'm a Defense Force soldier, and I had to complete a mission, but I couldn't remember what the mission was. I don't know where my teammates are, nor did I know how the mission should be carried out. I couldn't contact the Defense Force either, because this might be a mission that couldn't be documented.
Selective amnesia, huh?
But there's one thing I still remember. The camp where I was before the accident. The place where my equipment and personal belongings are stored. Once I get there, the truth will definitely come to light. So I use Yumcha Sin's commission system to look for collaborators. And that's how I found you. Wait, how do I even know about Yumcha Shin's commission system? I remember I'm not from Wi-Fi Peninsula. The backstory has been told now. Look, let's take a look inside this cargo truck and see what we got. Especially whether there are dennies that can allow me to offer you a decent reward.
So you're flat broke.
Sorry, can't be helped. Let me take a look. Blanket, water bottle, watch, wallet, detector. Strange. Where's my gun? What's going on? Where are my gun and tactical knife? And my spare boots? Where'd they go?
The wallet should have some kind of ID.
The wallet. Let's have a look. This is... great. It's my ID. Huh? Chen the Fourth. A Hollow Investigator. Who is this Chen the Fourth? Why does he look exactly like me? Wait. Could I be in the wrong place? Yeah, I must have gone to the wrong place. I need to carry out the mission. I gotta focus on executing the mission.
But you know the cargo truck password. You can unlock the cargo truck.
That makes sense. I can unlock the cargo truck and the password is my birthday, which is also the birthday of Chen the Fourth on the ID. Why? Who am I really? I'm Tequila Full Moon. I'm a Defense Force soldier. I have to complete the mission. I'm with the Defense Force. But how do I know about Yumcha Sin's commission channels? When did I learn this? It must be like this, yeah, Chen the Fourth ain't my real name, it's just my cover. I'm Tequila Full Moon. Then, what's my real name?
You don't look so good.
I'm fine, really. This place is dangerous, please. Evacuate quickly, citizen. Don't worry about me, I still have a mission to carry out. Head to the train station, evacuate in an orderly manner. Leave this to me. Since this is the Hollow, our temporary HIA outpost is just ahead. Go there for help. Our research project needs to continue.
The Kila full moon, or Chen the Fourth, seems to be in a state of mental confusion. This is looking really bad. Could it be? As expected, the client is suffering from severe erosion. Harmonize the ether and help improve the client's condition. Jesus H. Christ, what the fuck? Why is there so much? Okay, really not, actually not as bad when you look at it. You know your ABCs, don't you? Yeah, see, really not as bad as you just first looked at it. After the harmonization, the client swayed a little before gradually staying his steps. He shook his head and his mind seemed much clearer.
I am so confused. You're someone I can't forget. So many memories are rushing into my mind. Investigation reports. How to brew herbal tea. Haggling tips. Oh no. Has my window been open all this time? So I am a local after all.
Is it the Kila full moon?
I see now. I think I understand. I'm not the Kila full moon. That was a fragment of distorted memory.
How much do you know about the current situation? And why are your memories all messed up?
Let me check the cargo truck. Yeah, just as I thought. My research notes are inside. Let me introduce myself again. I'm Chen the Fourth, an investigator from the Hollow Investigative Association. As you probably know, the miasma in the Lemnian Hollow has been getting more and more active lately, causing major disruptions to local residents' production activities. I came to the Lemnian Hollow to investigate the nature of the miasma. I hope to investigate as thoroughly as possible the characteristics of the miasma, how to eliminate it, its effects on the human body, and what preventive measures can be taken. In order to obtain first-hand data, I must have made direct contact with miasma. But quite unfortunately, during my investigation, the foul miasma I came into contact with became even more active, eventually leading to severe corruption. Later, somehow, I ended up in the water and was carried by the waves to the shores of Waifei Peninsula. It's a miracle I survived. Forgot that I was an HIA investigator, forgot about my research plan, and mistakenly believed I was a Defense Force soldier. But why do I have these false memories? I never even heard of this Tequila full moon. But those memories of being a Defense Force soldier felt so real. Like a dream. The logic was fragmented, yet the emotions were incredibly vivid. I must carry out the mission. I must complete it. If I don't, everything will fall apart. Even now, my feeling still lingers deep inside.
Alleviating water. Ingesting the miasma.
Are you saying that the miasma injected false memories into me? I've heard that some people experience recalled memories after coming into contact with the miasma, but to actually encounter memories that don't exist, how is that even possible? Or could it be that the miasma contains a power that confuses memories and emotions? Is the Kila full moon just a figment of my imagination? This could be considered a blessing in disguise, right? Great. Now the direction of my research is clear. Thank you, collaborator. Not only did you help me find my lost items, but you also saved my life. If there are any changes to my body or memory, I'll let you know right away. Where do you usually hang out?
Just come to Swabian Temple.
Got it. It's the temple that's being restored. Swabian Temple, right? Even if nothing's happening, I'll drop by to check out the scene. We should have tea together when we get the chance. Let me check my wallet. Here's your payment. Please, accept it.
Well, that was interesting. Alrighty then, well.
Since we're waiting, why not do a fortune reading?
here's what we're actually going to do. We're gonna go to the video store and we are gonna, watch some videos.
Belle, about the Port Peak.
Got it right here.
Could you keep that a bit further away? Just looking at the cover is giving me the creeps.
But didn't you want to borrow it?
Yeah, that's right. About that.
How long is the Port Peak exactly?
Finally, I can take myself a little break. Ugh.
Let me think. Around 2 hours? I really love this movie. I've dragged my brother to watch it with me a bunch of times.
2 hours? Does it really have to be so long?
Alice? You're shaking like crazy. My brother's the same way. Don't push yourself if you're scared, okay?
No. I've always struggled with scary things, but I can't just keep avoiding them either. As the heir of the Timefield family, I must learn to overcome this. I must face my fears head-on! But regardless, do you happen to have a version of this film that comes with, like, scare warnings? I saw some videos online with prompts that would pop up a few seconds before the scary scene so you can brace yourself. If possible, I'd prefer to watch one like that.
Are there movies out there that actually do that?
Sorry, we don't have anything like that at our store. Those are unofficial edits people post online. They usually cut out a lot of content, so you won't find that in video stores.
Aww. Really? In that case, Belle, could you watch it with me? You've already seen it a few times, right? So you probably know where all the scary parts are. If you could give me a little heads up a few seconds before the jump scare scenes.
I don't know why, but I feel like we need gravitational attraction to come back for a round 2, and if they don't put Alice in there, ooh boy, we gonna riot.
Just this once, okay? I know it takes time to get used to the scary scenes, but this is my first time watching something like this, so I'll need your help.
Because it would be oh my god, if you did like a pairing thing, if we could watch another horror movie with Astra and have Alice there at the same time, oh my god. The perfect scream off.
You want me to give you warnings? Sure, I know every scary scene by heart. Not sure how much it'll help, though. Let's give it a shot.
You and Alice head upstairs and start watching the Port Peak. A murderer known as the Lumberjack begins picking off trapped characters in the mountain cabin one by one. Even though you already know every twist, the atmosphere still hits pretty hard. At every scary moment, you whisper a warning to Alice. If you raise your voice even a little, she jolts like a startled animal. Each time she covers her ears and squeezes her eyes shut, only easing up when you gently tap her to let her know it's over. Seriously, can anyone really conquer fear like this? Yeah, I tried to conquer my fear once. As a kid, I was horribly terrified of wolves. Don't know why, but their howl just scared the absolute fucking shit out of me as a kid. So I tried to watch that movie The Grey, you know, with Liam Neeson. Yeah, I had nightmares for 3 weeks straight.
Psst. 10 seconds from now, the lumberjack will pop up from behind the bed in the cabin. The face is really scary. That scene goes on for about 5 seconds.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it over? I'll keep watching then.
Jesus.
You were supposed to warn me!
Huh? That wasn't scary at all. Even Wise wouldn't flinch at that scene.
No, it totally was! The safe house the protagonist is hiding in? Did you notice how asymmetrical it was? Utterly horrifying!
Wait, that's what got you? Listen, Alice, I don't think relying on warnings like this is going to help you overcome your fear of horror. You'll never get past it if you don't face it head on.
But jumping straight in and watching without help would be far too...
How about we try to make those scary scenes funny? Maybe crack a joke to lighten the mood? That's how I help Wise when he gets scared. Okay, like here. In this scene, the protagonist is hiding in a safe house, and the lumberjack is banging on the door trying to get in. But come on, that's super rude, right? There's a doorbell right there, literally right next to the lumberjack. Although, to be fair, the lumberjack probably isn't ringing the bell because he doesn't have any fingers.
What a strange way to see the situation.
See? When you think about it like that, it makes the whole thing way less scary, right?
You're right. I watched the whole scene without even realizing it. Maybe I really can get used to horror movies this way. Belle, can you keep doing your silly commentary for a little longer?
You happily agree to Alice's request and do your best to make the rest of the Pork Peak as funny as possible. Alice laughs through the whole movie. Still, it's pretty exhausting coming up with all those jokes. Judging from her expression, will she want to watch every horror movie like this from now on? Oh, look at her sit.
This is my first time watching a horror movie all the way through. Thank you for keeping me distracted with your funny jokes, Belle. Let's watch horror movies together again sometime, okay?
Yes. Have I never commented on how fucking doofy this guy looks? I had to have done that. What? What are you doing here? Why is he here? I wonder, do we have anything new on this? I don't think so, no. Why is there a... Oh, yeah, right. I keep forgetting I still haven't done that mission. Well, anyway, here's what we're gonna do. Seed.
Proxy, I'm here to visit. Should I put on slippers?
Nah, don't worry about it. Make yourself at home.
You mean like in the cockpit? That would be a bit too disrespectful. Let's head upstairs.
The couch downstairs is fine, though.
Didn't you say you want to didn't you say make yourself at home? You don't like it, Proxy?
Of course not. At C's request, you take her to the bedroom on the second floor to watch the heartbeat together. But for some reason, instead of taking a seat, C just keeps staring at you after entering the room.
Seed? What's wrong? Aren't you gonna sit down?
You sit first, Proxy.
Is she gonna sit on our lap? You're not quite sure what she's up to, but you go ahead and sit down. Then Seed casually plops down right next to you, so close that your shoulders are actually touching. Isn't that a bit too close?
Seed? There's still a lot of space on the couch. You don't have to sit right next to me, you know?
You don't like this, Proxy? Everyone else on the squad's fine with me squeezing close.
Well, I don't mind it or anything. It's just Trigger said you usually avoid physical contact, so I wasn't expecting it. But if you're okay with it, then I'm cool too.
It's fine if it's you or my squad mates. Too many flowers crowded together won't grow right, but a flower all alone is far more delicate, you know? Right. What's the story in this movie?
Let me see. It's about a mother whose child suffers from a congenital heart condition and gets lost in the hollow. To save her son, the mom ventures into the hollow by herself. She tries to locate him through his pacemaker on her phone, essentially tracking him down by following his heartbeat.
I remember when talking about that during the gravitational attraction event, watching that with Miyabi, and talking about how this movie plot, honestly, is like the saddest shit. Because just imagine looking at that pacemaker, following it, trying to find the heartbeat of your child, and just worrying that the heartbeat of the child is gonna just drop to 0, and that's it. Anytime it jumps up in the heartbeat, you're afraid that they might be getting chased.
The number 100,000 is on the cover.
Does it mean the kid's heart beats 100,000 times? Sounds pretty long for the source of the signal.
I don't think that's it. A human heart beats something like 2.5 to 3 billion times over a lifetime. And for a teenage kid, 100,000 heartbeats could happen in just a day. I'd say the 100,000 on the cover is more like a symbolic number, just to show that the mother and her child don't really have as much time as you'd think.
Wait a minute. Oh, fuck me. Wait. The movie doesn't end well? I don't remember that. Wait, so you're telling me that the 100,000 is practically a spoiler for the movie, telling you once you reach the 100,000 heartbeat, they die?
Huh? But 100,000 sounds huge. It only takes a day? Seed Senior's logic cord doesn't really understand the concept of heartbeats, and I can't hear mine either. I didn't realize using the heart as a signal source was so energy intensive.
People are complicated, and hearts are too. Maybe you'll understand them a little more after we watch this.
True. Let's start watching then.
You hit play, Seed comfortably settles next to you and quickly focuses on the story unfolding on the screen. For someone usually so unpredictable, she's ought to be quiet the whole way through. A faint floral scent drips from the ends of her hair. Whenever the story gets intense, she instinctively grips the corner of your shirt. After the movie ends, Seed turns around to face you. Instead of giving you her enigmatic smile, she gives you a quiet, serious look.
Proxy, I'd like to hear your heartbeat. Is that okay?
Oh, I'm a bit confused as to why. Sure.
With your permission, Seed leans in and quietly listens to your heartbeat for a while, your ear against your chest. As if afraid you might slip away, she even wraps her arms around you. You feel a bit nervous and shy.
Proxy, your heart rate's speeding up.
'Cause you suddenly leaned in to listen. Anyone would react like this.
The movements of the human heart. So this is how it feels. Steady, rhythmic, like turning gears. But sometimes it also stumbles, like a scooter catching on a small stone. Oh, it feels so close, like I could touch it if I reached out. Yet it also feels so far away. Oh, like the sound of Seed Senior's heavy footsteps echoing in my ears when I used to fall asleep in the cockpit as a kid. The rhythm is sometimes quick and sometimes slow, drifting near and far. As a signal source, it doesn't seem all that reliable. Seed Senior's navigation system is a lot more efficient, but at the end of the movie, the mother really managed to find her child just by following his fading heartbeat. Is this what people call a miracle? If I can learn the mechanics behind it, will miracles happen to me too?
For sure. Actually, I'd say you're already making miracles happen every day.
Oh, I'm not that great. But since you say so, maybe I can get a little more greedy and wish for more. Anyway, I want to remember your heartbeat first. This way, as long as your heart is still beating, I'll always be able to find you, no matter where you are. I won't let you or any of my squad mates get lost. Which is why, Proxy, you gotta keep your heartbeat steady. Don't let your heart rate spike like earlier. Your beats are too precious to go to waste.
Don't worry, Seed. I don't have a pacemaker, but I promise. As long as this heart still beats, you'll never be alone.
That's a promise.
Oh my.
Today I learned so much about hearts. Maybe I'm one step closer to understanding the human heart too? Oh, right. I gotta review what I learned.
As if she still hadn't had enough of your heartbeat, Seed leans over again.
Proxy, your heartbeat's speeding up again. Didn't we agree not to waste them?
Well, that was a cute little thing.
I've made up my mind. From today on, I'll be checking your heart rate regularly to make sure those heartbeats aren't going to waste.
Aw. Oh man, this girl is just a it's just a big sad story all around. Actually address something, because at least you guys do know how I usually am about voice actors and stuff, and about like wanting to be one myself, and how I have kind of said it, when I get into the voice acting scene for real, I'm kind of gonna need to put my personal bias aside and focus more on the work and stuff. Yes, I do know who Seed's voice actress is, and no, I don't really like her. But I've got to learn to separate the art from the artist, you know? Try to think that the voice isn't attached to the person you don't like. So, yeah, I thought I would just throw that out there, because if anyone was wondering what side I'm on, I guess you know now.
'Cause every night I will save your life.